I'm not Dutch, but I married into a Dutch family. I'll go through extraordinary effort to save a few dollars, often spending more making something than going out and buying the item outright. My name is Aaron Day. I'm a maker. Phew, I got that off my chest. Wolverine grinding jigs are about $100, so I decided to make my own. I measured the centers of the wheels on the grinder and marked them on the plywood, then used a straight edge to fill out the lines. Next, I found the width of the plywood base and marked the length on the angle iron. The angle iron was clamped into a machinist vise and a reciprocating saw was used to cut it. I need 4 of these pieces, which will act as rails for the arms to ride in, 1 pair for each grinding wheel. The angle iron will be inverted and secured to the plywood base with screws, so I drilled a hole for the screws on each end of the rails. I turned the speed down on the drill and oiled the steel while drilling. It actually takes about 30 seconds to fully drill through the angle iron. The filings are wiped out of the way and oil is re-added as necessary. I used the grinder to clean up the burrs on the ends of the rails and put a small flat spot where the holes were drilled. Using the lines drawn earlier on the plywood base, I invert the angle iron and screw it down parallel but offset to the line. The other rail is laid down and the arm set between the 2 rails for placement. Then the second rail is secured into place. While the screw heads are convenient, they allow too much play. The straight bar is cut into lengths about 2 inches wider than the tops of the rails. Then the burrs are cleaned off at the grinder. Holes are drilled at each end of the straight bar. These go through much quicker than the tips of the angle iron. Then a larger bit is used to countersink the holes a little bit. The arm is slid into the rails pointing down. Then the flat iron is secured over the rails and the arm. I'm looking for a friction fit where I can slide the arm with some effort. And the front flat iron is secured into place. It still tests out good. I measure out the bolt locations to secure the grinder to the plywood base. A backer board is slipped into place and the holes are drilled. Hammer time! Who had hand-me-down parachute pants from their big brother? Yeah, that'd be me. And finally, tighten up the nuts to secure the grinder. So, if I only count the cost of materials on the successful jig, I came out ahead. Actually, quite far ahead on this project, since I would have had to have bought 2 Wolverine jigs for both wheels. I think I have about $25 of angle iron and flat iron on this project. The rest was scrap for items from around the shop. If you enjoyed this project, give it a thumbs up, and share if you think it'd be useful for someone else. Thanks for watching, and God bless.